Okay, time to look at some food intake. I'm going to get this off the board here. And this is something that is common, tracking food intake for residents, because sometimes they don't eat enough, they don't get enough nutritious food, and then you wonder why they're not feeling well. So in this case, there's a lot of ofs, right? So it's 1/2 of a 3-ounce serving. And of can generally be replaced by multiplication. So when you see of, when you see the word of, it means you're going to multiply. So 1/2 of a 3-ounce serving, 3/4 of a 3-ounce serving, 3/4 of, which is multiply again, a 1-ounce serving, right? And we tend to often use these dots for multiplication, okay? And I know it's not something you're that familiar with because you generally use a time sign or brackets. You can use the multiplication sign or brackets, works perfectly well, just the same. But this tends to be how we do it, okay? So she's got also 1/3 of a 2-ounce serving and plus 1. It doesn't matter how you do it for your signs, brackets, multiplication, or dots. But remember, these all need a common denominator, okay? Plus 1, we're not multiplying. So this is 3/2. This looks like 9/4. This looks like 3/4. 2/3 plus 1. Okay? So when you do it, 3/2, 9/4, 3/4, 3/2 plus 1. Okay? So then we need a common denominator for all of these. Well, this one doesn't even have a denominator, so we'll give it a denominator. So they all have a denominator. Common denominator of 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, 4 won't work. 8 won't work. The next one, see, I'm just looking at 4, then the next one's 8. I choose the biggest one and go to 12. 12 will work. Over 12, over 12, over 12, over 12, over 12. Okay. So 2 times 6, 3 times 6 is 18. 4 times 3, 9 times 3 is 27. Okay. 9, 3 times 4, 2 times 4 is 8. 1 times 12, so that is 12/12, because 12/12 is the same as 1. And then we know the common denominator is going to be 12. We just add up the numerators. 27, 45, 54, 62, 74/12. We can reduce that. 37/6. Now, you're not likely going to often say, well, Georgia ate 37/6 ounces of food. Generally, you convert it to a mixed number, right? So to convert to a mixed number, that's going to be 6 and 1/6, right? And remember, if you're thinking, how did I get that? 6 and 1/6. It's really 37. How many times does 6 times go into 37? Goes in 6 times, giving me 36 with 1 left over, right? And that's how I get 6 and 1/6, right? And we've looked at how you do it on the calculator and deal with decimals. Last thing for the question, because it asks the question, how many ounces of food did she consume? Therefore, Georgia consumed 6 and 1/6 ounces of food. And there you go. Now you've answered the question.